Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, and back to the World Puzzle Federation puzzle sets. And of course, we're still in 2015, and we're still in the round 4 of the competition puzzles. Now, we're on to the final 3 puzzles, and onto the rule sets that I have never seen before. The first one is a Roman numeral Sudoku. So this is a novel constraint, and these are the ones my testers told me I would really enjoy. So I'm looking forward to these ones immensely. So, as always, in the description below will be a link to where you can try this puzzle for yourself, as well as to the entire World Puzzle Federation archive, where you can get all of the puzzles that I'm going to be solving in this series, well, basically ever. They're all available for free right now over on their website, but I'm enjoying doing these mostly, so I thought I would give them a try. Now, of course, this round 4 set was done by Poland, specifically by Jan Moralski. I've got the pronunciation on that wrong, I absolutely know. And while some of the classic puzzles I was not a fan of, I've really been enjoying the variants. And my testers told me I would love these last 3, so I'm looking forward to them. So let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. And then, instead of the clues for the digits 1 to 9, this Sudoku gives clues for Roman numerals, I, basically the Roman numerals of 1 through 9. Not all clues are complete numbers. Some of them may just be part of the Roman numeral. So, for example, if I look at this 2, this could be 2, it could be 3, it can't be 4 because I can't write IV with 2 I's in it. It can't be 5, it can't be 6, but it could be 7 or 8. So there's a lot of possibilities. This could just be a pencil mark everything. I really don't know. They're the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So there's only one digit that uses an X, which is a 9. So because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all only use V's and I's. So anything with an X must be a 9. And this can't be a 9 because it's VI. So 9 is in one of those 2. 9 is in one of those 2. Actually, no, that might not be true. No, I can't. 9 can't be in any of those. I can't use 9 with II because it's IX, and I can't use I with a V. 9 is in one of those 2. I is here. So I can't be in any of, these. 9 is in one of those. 9, it's in one of those 3. I is here. 9 is here. IX is here. This is IX, so that's a 9. Looking up saying that's not the 9, that's the 9. Looking down saying that's not the 9, that's the 9. Looking across saying that's not the 9, that's the 9. And now by Sudoku, that's the 9. Great. Now possibly the next most constrained digit is III, because it can't be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, or 7. It can only be 3 or 8. So this is 3 or 8. This is 3 or 8. This is 3 or 8. This is just an 8 because VIII can only be 8. Do I have another thing? No, I think that's it. What about VII? VII can only be 7 or 8, but it can only be 7 or 8. VI can be 6, 7, or 8. Oh, right. So this is a 6, 7, 8 triple. This is 6, 7, or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. IV can only be 4. 1, 2, 3, don't use IV. V, VI, VII, VII. IV is only 4. Are there any other IVs? Apart from the blood transfusion I'm going to need from the confusion. I need a blood transfusion from the confusion. Sorry. I think that's the only IV. But I'm seeing here, this is a 6, 7, 8 triple. This can't be the 7, this can't be the 8. But what are these V's now? This has to be a 4, 5 pair because the only things using a V are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and the VI must be the 6, 7, 8. So this is a 4, 5. These must be 1, 2, 3, and this can't be the 1 because it's an II clue. So the 1 is down here. Now, I can't put a 1 in any of those or now in any of those. 1 is in one of those two. Okay. So V clues are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's a lot. II clues are 2, 3, 7, and 8. That's less. So these are only from 2, 3, 7, 8. This still feels like over pencil marking, but I'm not sure how I would do it. There's no 8 there. There's no 8 there. There's no 7 there. So this is a 4, 5 pair, the same logic as I use down here. And these are 1, 2, 3. But this can't be a 1, so 1 is in one of those two, meaning 1 isn't in any of those or any of those. 1 is in one of those two. But now where do I put 1 in this box? I can't put 1 in any of those. I can't put 1 on a V. This is a 1, so this isn't a 1. This is a 1, so this isn't a 1. This is really good. My testers know me. So 1 can't be in any of those, and it can't be in any of those. 1 is in one of those two. So 1 can't go on any clue. 1 can't go on any clue that is anything other than just a straight I. So 1 is in one of those three. But so 1 isn't in any of those. 1 isn't in any of those or isn't in any of those. That's the 1. Which means this isn't the 1, which means 1 by Sudoku is in one of those two and it's not on a V clue. That's a 1, which means 1 is up here, but it's not on a 2 or a 5. That's the 1. And now I'm going to unpencil mark that because I don't think that helps me. Hang on. I've got a 4 on this. So what are these? This is, where can I put 2 and 3? I can't put 2 and 3 on anything with a V. So this is the 3, this is the 2. So this isn't 2 or 3, this is 7 or 8. And these are 5, 6, 7, 8. Loving this. This isn't 2 or 3, so now I've got a 7, 8 pair. So this isn't 7 or 8. These are 4, 5, 6 for the row. So is it these? No, because this gives me the freedom. I think. I don't know. These are only 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Restricted. This can only be 2, 3, 7, or 8. So 2, 3, 7, or 8 lines up with that. That's not doing much. Two is not in any of those or there. So 2 is in one of those three. This does feel like a puzzle to over pencil mark, doesn't it? 2's not in any of those or any of those. So 2 is in one of those three. Yeah, there'd be hidden singles or possibly all over this grid because 2 can only be in one of those two in this row. And in this row, it can only be... Hang on, where's 2 in this row? I can't put it in any of those. I can't put it in any of those. I can't put it in either of those. That's the 2. So this is a 1, 3 pair. So 3 is in one of those two because I can't put 3 on a V clue. 3 is in one of those two saying that's not a 3, but 3 is now in here and that can't be the 3. That's the 3. There's no 3 here. So 2's not in any of those. 2's in one of those 3. I don't know. Where are 2 and 3 in this row? I can't put 2 and 3 in any of those. I can't put 2 and 3 on a V, and I can't put 2 and 3 in any of those. This is a 2-3 pair in the row. What can this be now that it can't be a 2? It can be a 3, a 7, or an 8 only. And it can't be an 8. It's only a 3 or a 7. Did these V's take up too much? No, they could still be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this one is... the digits I haven't placed in this column, where's 2 in this column? It's in one of those 2. I'm not sure of the problem there. Three in this row. I can't put it on a V. So that is the 3, meaning that is the 2, meaning that is the 3. 2 in this box now has to be in one of those 2. There's no 3 here. There's no 2 on these, meaning this is a 1-3 pair, meaning 3 is in one of these 2, because I can't put it on a V. Holy cow. Sorry, this is mind-numbingly weird. See, these are down to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but this can be any of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is really about finding hidden singles. I think. Where's 3 in this box? It has to be in one of these 2 cells, but I can't put it on a V. That's the 3. So that's the 1 and that's the 3. And now where's 1 in this box? It can't be in any of those. That's the 1. Doesn't restrict that too much. But 2 is now not in any of those. 2, it's still in one of those 3. But the 1 makes this the 3 and this the 1. And that's all the 1s I've got, but 3 now has to be in one of those 2. I'm actually going to remove those 2 marks because I think they'll confuse me. But the 3 is looking up saying that's not the 3, that's the 3. Now these are way more restricted because they can be 2, they can't be 3, they can't be 4, 5, or 6, 7, or 8. They're only 2, 7, or 8. I feel like there's a digit party and someone forgot to invite me. This 3 looks down saying that's not the 3, so that's the 3. So now 2 has to be in one of those 2, which I'm much more happy pencil marking. But I feel like it's all been pushed on those middle digits, which don't seem to be as restricted by these clues. This could be 2, it can't be 3, 7, or 8. Eight is not in any of those. but it can be on a V clue. Two is in one of those two, because I can't put it on a V clue and it's not in any of those. In this box, hang on, in this box, where's the 2? I can't put it in any of those because this can't be a 2 because of that. So it's not in any of those. It can't be on a V clue. This is the 2. So this is not the 2. This is the 2. Looking down saying that's not the 2, that's the 2. Putting 2 in one of those two. This isn't the 2 anymore. 2 is in one of those two. So this is a triple. 4, 5, 6, all of which can go on V clues. So the clues in this box are just done. But that is a 4, 5, 6 triple. So that is an 8, and I can take 8 out of there. That takes 8 out of there. So 8 is in one of these 3. I feel like I'm now just down to Sudoku. So my dread level is rising. Because these are from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 is in one of those two because I can't put 4 in any of those. So that's 7 or 8. Yeah, because I've got the 4, 5, 6. 8 is in one of those two. This isn't a 2. That's a 7 or an 8. So that is a 6, 7, 8 triple. So this is a 4 or a 5. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 5. There's no 4 there. The 5 looks up saying that's not a 5. The 5 looks across saying that's not a 5. This is 6, 7 or 8, giving me a 6, 7, 8 triple, making that a 5, taking 5 out of both of those. The 4, 6 looks across saying that's not a 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 4. So this isn't a 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8 can all go on a V, but this isn't a 4. This is a 4. This is 6, 7, 8. So that's a 6, 7, 8 triple, and I know what this triple is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2, 4, 5. There's no 2 there. There's no 5 or 4. Oh, no, this can't be a 5, but it could be a 4 with being IV. So this is 6, 7, 8, and it's not 8. So 8 is in one of those two, which matches up. There's no 2 there. That all lines up so far. It's possible I've missed a Roman numerals clue. But it really looks like everything is fine. This is 6 or 8. This row is 4, 6, and 7, and it must contain a 4. But 6 and 7 can all be made with V's. Three, 4, 5 is therefore in one of those two. Yeah, these are 2, 5, 7, and 8. I can't put 5 in any of those. 5 is in one of those two, but 5 is just V, so that's okay. And I can't stop that from being 5 by Roman numerals either. This is 6, 7, 8 by row. So I can't put 5 in any of those, and I can't put 5 in any of those. That is the 5. So that's the 6. This isn't the 6. The 7, 8 makes that the 6 and that the 7. Looking across, making that the 8, that not the 8. The 8 and the 7 makes that the 2, which looks down, says that's not the 2, that's the 2. Which looks up, making that the 7, which makes that the 6, which makes that the 7. This isn't the 7. That's a 6, 8 pair. So this isn't a 6 or a 7. That's the 4. There's no 4 here. The 2 looks across saying that's not the 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6, meaning that's an 8. That's a 6. That's an 8, taking 8 out of both of those, making that 7, that 6. That 8, looking down, making that 7, which makes that 6, looking across, making that 7. These are 5 and 8. I don't know. The 7 is taking 7 out of both of those, though. So the 6, 8 looks down, making that the 5, that the 8. There is no 5 or 8 or 6 there. That's the 7. So these, which are 4 and 5, the 4 looks up, making that the 5 and that the 4. The 8 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 8. The 8 looks across, making that the 7 and that the 8. This is a 5, which makes that the 4 and that the 5, which makes that the 4 and that the 5. There was a 2 up here. And then I used the 4 to resolve the 6 and the 4, 19, 21. That one was even faster. That was another 75-point puzzle. I have no idea what's going on. It's definitely true that the classic Sudoku wasn't as hard as I was expecting in these. In fact, this is the level of classic Sudoku I find to be the level that I just enjoy. Like any classic tricks that are significantly harder than this, like it was the classic 5, I think, in this series, which is the sort of puzzle I just do not enjoy at all. But this stuff has been amazing fun. Loved it. Yeah, this one was great. I loved it. I was warned about this month's series, but I'm enjoying most of these puzzles immensely. I hope you all chose to stick with it because these have been great. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been so much fun. I hope you're enjoying them. And as always, good luck with your solving.